What is going on, guys? Grave here. Today we're going to have some tips for Battlefield 1. I hope you guys are enjoying the beta. This game's a little bit different, as most of you have seen. Plays a little bit different, feels a little bit different, especially if you're newer to the Battlefield franchise, started playing around Battlefield 3 or 4. This game reminds me of some of the original Battlefields, and of course like some of the Bad Company games. Kind of has the same play kind of feel to it. But things have changed, so I'm going to give you guys some tips to kind of help you guys out with, you know, kind of playing and kind of getting the upper hand while you are playing. You guys probably have noticed, if you're flying in a tank, whatever, you can repair the vehicle from the inside. Of course, I play on PS4, and it is R1 to repair. Of course, you can put on your button layout and things like that, but I use the veteran layout, so it's R1. But you can repair from the inside. But if you are in a tank, you also can get out if you're not if you're not driving or you just want to get out and repair. You actually have a wrench you can swap over into your inventory slots there. You have a wrench that you can sit there and repair just like you used to with a blowtorch, but instead you're using a wrench and you can repair the tank from the outside. Infantry players, I would say on this map, stay on B, C, and D. Those are more of the infantry style places to be. This map is big. They say it's one of the biggest maps they have ever made for any Battlefield game ever. So this is definitely a map that is tailored to longer range combat outside of, like I said, B, C, and D. Those are the places you want to stay if you are playing infantry. Learn where the elite pickups are on the map. You know, the elite, the different characters you can get, flamethrower, the sentry, and whatnot. There are 3 of them, of course, and they spawn on the E flag, the B flag, and the F flag. And of course, after somebody picks it up and dies with it, it takes a little while for them to spawn back or, you know, to reproduce again. But they're always in that same location, as far as I know. So make sure you realize where those are at, you know, if you like using those, and be careful when you're using them. You know, you can kind of get away and duck out of cover if you're using one of those, and you will regenerate your health. But if you kind of just bum rush out there with any of those characters, whether it be the sniper, the sentry, or the flamethrower, you will get beat pretty quick. The next thing I was going to say is use the dust storm to your advantage if you are playing a infantry character. If you're an infantry character and you're playing, like I said, between those close flags, when that dust storm comes through, if you see that dust storm come through and the other team has held a flag outside of that area you've been in for a long time, like one of the further flags that are further away from you, use that dust storm to kind of sneak up onto that flag. That dust storm will be a big advantage for infantry players. Horses have big health, guys, so if you're shooting somebody on a horse, make sure you shoot the person and not the horse. The horse has a whole lot more health than the individual that is riding it. On defense, if you are playing rush, this is a big tip. This is something different. A lot of you may not have noticed. If you are on defense, you can go over to the bomb and click on the bomb and hit use artillery. Like I said, that is on defense only. What that does is it puts the artillery barrage out to kind of hold the offensive team back, and also it kind of gives you a scan of the defensive positions of the other team. So it kind of gives you a little radar or a ping of where they're at. Use vehicle loadouts, guys. There's a lot of loadouts you can unlock. I know the menu's a little bit different, but make sure you go through and find the loadouts that is right for you or something you want to use. Make sure you're loading out your tanks, planes, and whatnot. And make sure you spot, guys. Of course, this game is different. Now, when you fire, of course, I made a video months ago about one of the big changes that was coming, and that would be when somebody fires, they're not showing up on the minimap. I know a lot of you are used to chasing dots on the minimap. I don't like minimaps. I never have. I always thought it was goofy because it makes people chase dots a lot, and that is very dangerous. It can get you killed, and of course, it just puts more of a focus on killing. Now that there's no dot showing up on the minimap, make sure you spot. That is the only way that anybody is going to be able to recognize any other players besides you, is if you spot them. So make sure you are spotting. I know a lot of you may be newer to Battlefield, so if you don't spot, of course, make sure that you learn to spot and spot often. Anyway, guys, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the Battlefield beta. And, of course, if you got any tips for any of the viewers out there, you got any guys got any tips for me, something I may not have mentioned, leave me in a comment and let me know. Appreciate you guys stopping by and watching today. And, of course, if you'd like to hit the like, if you're not subscribed yet, please do so. And I'll catch you next time. Peace.